Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Oh my goodness gracious. You won't know what I did this morning. Okay, I got up 9:30, come out here, getting ready to get my show ready. Thank God I did. I forgot to do all my PowerPoint today. So I tell you, record time. I can get these things done in about 15, maybe 20 minutes. But there we go. Woo! Ah, so, needless to say, I ah, started the day with a bang. So, happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday to you. Um, and I hope your week was good. Um, I am working on getting everything set up as we speak. So here we go. Let me type in my poll here real quick. Um, and our poll is because it is, let's see, let me find it. It is International Tuba Day. International Tuba Day. Underappreciated and often mocked, the tuba player, an essential role as brass in a wind or marching band, so is an essential role in a wind or marching band. So let's dust off your tuba and let's celebrate International Tuba Day. Do you recall the least loved member of the marching band? The one sound that seemed to add so little to the overall musical experience that's provided on the field? Nope, we're not talking about the drummers, though we can't blame you for making that assumption. I don't know why. There's also um this is also marching band, not a rock band. So the bassist is also the wrong answer. Thanks for playing. We're talking about that powerful oompa instrument that is the tuba. And International Tuba Day celebrates the depth and diversity of sound that this beautiful brass wind is capable of producing. So whether you know a tuba player or are one, today, International Tuba Day celebrates your underappreciated contribution to the arts. So International Tuba Day, that's why we have our poll, which is I like this orchestra section best. So let me go ahead and get that typed in because I didn't have BEST best. So do you like brass, percussion, strings, or woodwinds? So that is our poll for today. Let me come and pop this up and let me check and make sure this is looking okay. And it is. So everything is looking good here. Let me go ahead and let me share this out to the world so they know that we're live. And then we can get going. I am live with big exclamation points. Bum, 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 bum. So we have that. Um, and let's see what X or Twix. Then let's go to threads. Do the Twixverse, Threadville, and then Discordia. So let's close that. Let's close this and let's open this. Let's go to promote yourself here. Let me go ahead and put the Twitch link in wrong, so it's not going to show. That's funny. Oh well. Uh, Let's post it here. Let's post it here. And one more spot, let's post it here. So we've got everything posted. So we are ready to say hello to everybody today. Woo! And here we go. Everything looks good. Uh, so who do we have that's here today? We have a Snortopoopas cuber. Hello, humans and other critters. Hello, hello to you. I hope you are doing well. We have Sashi. Greetings, everyone, and good evening to you. We have Siribot and Stream Elements over on the Twitch side. We have Buddy Hepburn. Good morning to you. And yes, I forgot to do my show today. So I was doing it. I was creating this PowerPoint um, literally about 30 minutes ago. So if there are any boo boos, I'm sorry. We have some hellos and sort of poopas. A tuba honk. Oompa bands for the win. Snortopoopa said, my ex went to band camp. She played the tuba. There is sadness. Oh, I'm sorry. And we have a dad man walking here saying, hey, have a great stream. I plan to. And dad man says, hey, chat. And Penny, yes, I have a wonderful, wonderful visit in Palm Springs with your son. I'm so glad you could come on and still say hi. Thank you for that. We have hellos and hellos and hellos and hellos and hellos. Hellos. We have Connie Clary. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Good morning, afternoon, and evening to you. Some more hello Daves, more hellos, and then there's Fallout Dave. Hey, whoops, where'd it go? Hey, Mrs. Dadman Walking and Chat. Hello to you, Fallout Dave. So we have said hello to everybody. This is our poll because it's International Tuba Day. And oh, by the way, I got that information from daysoftheyear.com. So let's let me do something here really quick. There we go. Okay. So let's see how the initial, we have nine people watching. We have how many likes? I hate the fact that you have to refresh the page every time to see your likes. We have 7 likes. Thank you very much for that. Our poll, wow, not too bad. Let's see. Um, I like this orchestra section best. The percussion is in the lead with brass. Whoops, it keeps moving. With brass and strings in second, with woodwinds in third. We were at the Christmas. I can't remember the name of it. In Disney, they have the singing, and they have a special going do a narration for the Christmas story. And I tell you, watching the percussion, um, it's not just drums. It's um, the I don't know, just all the cool stuff that they sounds and stuff that they use. But anyway, so very very cool with the poll. So if you have just joined us, our poll is about which orchestra section you like best. We have a Clifton 3D saying hello. Everyone, I'm here but lurking. Well, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you jumping in and saying hi so that I know that you're lurking. I appreciate that very, very much. So that's our poll for today. And let's see what today is Friday, May 2nd. It is truly the 122nd day of the year, and there's 243 days remaining in the year of 2025. And Snort People says the tuba is a brass instrument. It takes a lot of brass to play a tuba. Oh, Okay, let's see what else do we have here. Oh, today is International Scurvy Awareness Day. So, because it's International Scurvy Awareness Day, I thought I would do pirate memes. Why? Because a lot of back then, a lot of sailors, pirates got scurvy because they didn't get enough vitamin C. So, there we have it. That's our memes today. So here's a little thing about Scurvy Awareness Day. You might be wondering why the world still needs to worry about scurvy. The truth is that the disease is still prevalent in the world due to widespread malnutrition and starvation in many countries, as well as a surprising number of individuals who undergo highly selective diets that exclude food such as fruits and vegetables. The day is also observed to pay respect to the people who endured it in the past. Their magnificent endurance shaped the world that we know today. Naturally, we cannot forget those who still endure such suffering even now. So that's a very roundabout way for us to do pirate memes. And was from nationaltoday.com. So, yes, eat your oranges. So, here we go. One kind word can change someone's whole day. Don't forget that. And that word is rum. So, rum. And Snorter Poopa said the old Royal Navy is famous for using limes to fight scurvy, but sauerkraut was more common. Yuck. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. We've got a bunch of so it's so is it 6 months apart from Talk Like a Pirate Day? I guess. And the rum is always gone. Captain Jack need Coca-Cola. So let's see. Here's some orchestra. Since we were talking orchestra for our band, we have Shirley Walker's Batman Suite. Let's see. There's so many. We will. I'll just post one of them. Let's see what this one is. This one seems to have a couple of her albums or songs. So we're going to do this one. This has not been vetted. Once again, remember that I have not vetted any of these. So let's see. I'm trying to get to, I guess this is it. So this is some of the, it has some of the music of Shirley Walker um, in it. Let's wait, let's do something a little different. Um, nope, I'm going to do that. So we're going to put Shirley Walker. Um, Shirley Walker. And this has more than just the Batman music on it. So that's Shirley Walker. Michael Nyman. Let's look up Michael Nyman. Well, here's some. I'm gonna do this one. This is I try to see if they have their an own site. Is this their So this looks like this is Michael Nyman. So we'll do this one. Uh, MI. There's some Michael Nyman. Once again, as I have said, none of these have been vetted. So check them carefully. So let's see, where did we go? And Hiroyuki. Nope. Who are we looking for here? Hiroyuki Sawano. I'm working on it. Got one more to look for. Found an easier way to do this. Wow. Okay, so here is this, I believe. So we'll just pop that one and let's do this. Okay. So there we go. We have some wonderful music. I'm assuming I have not, because I will tell you, I have not checked it out. So go and I know the Shirley Walker music is. So that is just not, that's a given. That is a given. I will put the other links back in. I did not save them. So here's let me put this one over here in stream in Discord. So we have that one, and we'll okie doke. So we're pretty good there. Michael Nyman. And we will put in. Now I can't find it. Does that not stink? Okay. And there we go. One more. Okie doke. So we got these all put in here. Okay. We are caught up, hopefully. I don't know if I got that correct one. Uh, that's something that people are going to have to sort out. You're going to stop with orchestra because once you get going, you will go on and on. I got you. I got you. So anyway, those are some links there. We also have, yes, Tommy Dorsey and Glenn Miller are wonderful orchestras also. Um, so here we go. Okay, so we have a chalk walk in the park presented by Disneyland. Buddy, if you could put the link in for this, that would be fantastic. Um, oh, and we have Phantom Outsider. Hello, Phantom Outsider. How are you doing today? Okay, so I think yes, and there's Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass. There's some amazing, amazing orchestra. I can put links in all the time. I could put them in all the time. So I can't. If you are part of my Discord, you can. Let me check and make sure that I have it where you can. You can put links, and there's websites to check out that you could put links of other bands in there if you would like to. I would spend all day um, putting in links of, of things that you guys suggest. Um, you guys suggest. There's some really awesome ones. I am going to basically I'm going to put a link just to big bands. This is oh, I'm gonna put this website. It's vintage music. Actually, let's see. I'll put this one. This one is big bands. So this will kind of be a blanket great American big bands of the um, 1930s and 40s. So this will be a just a big one here. So let's see. Let's get everything closed here. So here we go. Here is just a list of some big bands. Um, and there we go. Let's see. And thank you for Theme Park Casuals link. There it is, right there. If you can't support financially, if you could sit and share the link out, he's getting so close to his goal. For a while there, he was stuck on 1085, and he's slowly now working up. And Buddy says Herb Albert is out on tour at 90 years old. Wow, wow. I love Lawrence Welk. I loved Lawrence Welk as a kid. It was my guilty pleasure. I watched as a kid. And we have a sci-fi mommy. Good morning to you, sci-fi. I hope you are doing well. We have good evenings, and you're welcome, Steve. You're welcome. So let's see. We have hellos and yeah, Maynard Ferguson, Chuck Mangione, Stan Kenton Orchestra. There's just so many. They're just so many. I loved Chuck Mangione when I was growing up, or Mangione. I'm probably mispronouncing it. Sashi says, "Hi, Sci-Fi. You just missed me going on and on about orchestral music. Doc Severinsen and his night show band. Yeah, there's so many. So we got to get going because at 1 o'clock today, I'm going to be building this mini city amusement park. That's at 1 p.m. today. Uh, and oh, and this is another thing. Tonight at 7 p.m., I am going to be playing some Fortnite um, with my friend Atwood, looking at the new Star Wars season. So it is going to be all the sweaty people are going to be out there playing, but we're going to still try to have some fun. Um, so that will be at 7 p.m. tonight. I haven't put a link out for that yet. I was going to, but then I had to do this show instead. And Spike Jones. Oh yes, Spike Jones. Hello, mother. Hello, father. Um, my dad loved watching Lawrence Welk show. I was fine with the music and singing. It was his intros that were hard to take. LOL. I loved watching the dancing. I loved watching the dancing. But Saturday at 10, you know what? I left out. Is it backwards? Nope, I didn't. I didn't put it in. Oh darn. At midnight, we are going to be watching the movie Always. It is not here. Let me. I do wanna. I do wanna. There we go. At midnight on Saturday, which will be later today, about 14. Of what is it? 13 and a half hours. I don't know. 10. Yeah. Well, anyway, at midnight, we're going to be watching the movie Always. It's a fantastic movie. If you can come by and watch it with us, that would be fantastic. I have watched that movie many times. I really like it. And at 10 a.m. on Saturday, we're going to be starting a new series, Mythic Warriors, Guardians of the Legend. They're based on Greek mythology and also Super Mario Brothers, Animaniacs, and classic cartoons. So there we go. Now, in honor of International Scurvy Day, wait, let me rephrase that. Now, in honor of International, wait, let me see, make sure I get it right. Yes, okay. In honor of International, I can't get my words out. Okay, stop, breathe, count to three, and then we will try to get this intro done correctly. Whew. In honor of International Scurvy Awareness Day, we are going to have some pirate memes. Arr. So here we go with our pirate memes today. Oh, oh, goodness gracious. Now, to let you guys know, um, I do make these as clips. So if they're like comments that aren't really related to the clips, um, I'll wait till after to share them. So just kind of letting you know that. So here we go. In honor of International Scurvy Awareness Day, it is time for something meaningful. And yes, we are having pirate memes today. Arr. And the buddy says, Bleeding Gums Murphy had the scurvy, along with questionable dental hygiene. I was trying to do it kind of in a pirate voice, but it didn't work, did it? So here we go with our first pirate meme for today. What's a horny pirate's worst nightmare? A sunken chest with no booty. And a hello name we cannot pronounce. And he says, please don't laugh with pirates. I and my pirate colleagues don't like to be laughed upon. Yes, we need to walk the plank for that one. Oh, oh my goodness, this is only the first one. Oh my goodness. Remember, drinking rum before 10 a.m. makes you a pirate, not an alcoholic. And Buddy says, be careful, you don't want to know where that hook hand has been. And so the Poopy says, I like big booty. Oh, oh. What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? I'm matey. Oh. Oh. Not officially a captain, but everybody calls him captain. Officially a captain, and nobody calls him a captain. Yes, Captain America and Jack Sparrow. Yes, I want a hook and a peg, but it's going to cost me an arm and a leg. Oh, goodness, thank you for the 14 people that are watching. And thank you for the, how many likes do we have? Thank you for the 11 likes. I really appreciate it. If you're lurking and haven't hit that like button, please do. Pirating ain't just a job, it's an adventure. I don't always ask kids if they're ready, but when I do, I can't hear them. Let's hear it for the scariest pirates of them all, Captain Crunch. If you were to do an illegal download in the sea south of Florida, would that make you a pirate of the Caribbean? Hmm. A name we cannot pronounce says pirates are gay and joyful, but piracy is no laughing matter, whether it be the digital kind or the real kind. Hmm. Why are pirates called pirates? Because they just are. A name we cannot pronounce says, I'm a pirate of the Aegean. Arr. Ah, Captain, the mysterious red dot is on the horizon. I must chase it. If you have a pet and you have one of those little laser pens, you know exactly. You know, you know. The cannons be ready, Captain. Arr. They're even grammar police on the high seas. Arg. Your argument is invalid. Aye, we have the grammar. And both of these are somewhat irate pirates, are they not? An irate pirate. If rum can't fix it, you're not using enough rum. And remember, if you drink rum before 10 a.m., it makes you a pirate, not an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. I've just got a lot of reasons to celebrate. And most of them are before 10 a.m. Hmm. A pirate's morals are neither good nor bad. They're just above sea level. Ah, yes, they were ruminations. Oh, oh my goodness. Um, R I just met ye, and this be crazy, but I'm a pirate, so call me matey. I've tried to get the tune, everybody, and do it in a pirate voice and read all the words all at the same time. I hope I did okay. And those, everybody, were our memes for today. And I've got to put this in here first. Pirates to the female pirate. That's a fine chest you've got there. Everybody, thank you so much for enjoying our pirate memes today in honor of International Scurvy Awareness Day. I hope you enjoy them, and yeah, we have them every Monday through Friday, except for Thursday, um, on our show. So here we go. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, I love pirates. Um, yes, this pirates. Um, yes, they can say that until the pirates get in the HR department, and then there's a lot they can do. So everybody, thank you so much for enjoying the memes with us. And now it is time for birthdays. Give me a second here. Let me get some. There we go. Just needed to get some stuff set up there. So today is a birthdays. May 2nd. Wait, every day has a birthday. So we'll never be short of that. And whose birthdays are we starting off with date? The Dwayne Johnson. He is known by his ring name, The Rock. He's an actor and professional wrestler. Um, he was integral to the development and success of the WWF, which is now the WWE, during the Attitude Era. He wrestled for the WWF for full time for 8 years before pursuing an acting career. His films have grossed over 3.5 billion in North America and 12.5 billion worldwide. He is co-owner of the United Football League, a member of the board of directors of TKO Group Holdings, which is a parent company of UFC and WWE, and co-founder of Seven Bucks Productions. And he is 53 years old today. He produced and starred. There's a bunch of stuff here that he was. His first role was in The Mummy Returns. He was also in The Scorpion King. He's been in The Game Plan, Race to Witch Mountain, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, and The Next Level. The Jungle Cruise, Journey to the Mysterious Island, G.I. Joe Retaliation, Hercules, let's see, Get Smart, Baywatch, Red Notice. He was in the Fast and Furious films. Um, he played the title role in Black Adam in 2022. He voiced a character in Moana and Moana 2. He also was in the comedy, he produced and starred in the comedy series Ballers and the autobiographical sitcom Young Rock. So, Dwayne Johnson, 53 years old today. And David Beckham. He's a former professional footballer, the president and co-owner of the Inter Miami CF, and co-owner of Salford City. Um, he has played soccer or football for a long time. Let's see. He's the global ambassador of football. He is considered a British cultural icon. He married Victoria Beckham, and he's consistently been ranked among the highest earners in football. And in 2013, he was listed as the highest paid player in the world, having earned over 50 million US dollars in the previous 12 months. He is on the FIFA 100 list of the world's greatest living players. He was inducted into the English Football Hall of Fame in 2008 and the Premier League Hall of Fame in 2021. He has been the UNICEF ambassador since 2005, and in 2015 he launched Seven, the David Beckham UNICEF Fund. In 2014, MLS announced that Beckham and a group of investors would own Inter Miami, which began playing in 2020. Yes, he is a Spice footballer. And we have Miss Martin Muses. Hello, hello to you. Yes, he married he's Mr. Posh Spice. Yes. So that is David Beckham, and he is 50 years old today. We have Christine Baranski. Oh my gosh, I love this actress. Um, she's gotten a Primetime Emmy Award um, for her outstanding supporting as a supporting actress in the sitcom Sybil. She has been in The Good Wife, The Good Fight, The Gilded Age. Some of her film roles are Reversal of Fortune, The Birdcage, Mamma Mia, um, and she was Dr. Beverly Hofstetter in The Big Bang Theory. Excuse me, she's been on Broadway in The Real Thing, Hurly Burly. I'm not reading them all. And she was Mrs. Lovett in Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. So Christine Baranski, 73 years old today. We have Ellie Kemper. She was in the sitcom The Office, and she played the title role in the sitcom Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Sorry. Some of her films were Bridesmaids, 21 Jump Street, Sex Tape, Home Sweet Home Alone, and she released her debut book, My Squirrel Days. And she is 45 years old. Yes, I said 73. That is not a picture of her at 73. That picture is 15 years old. Yep, 73. She's a squirrely woman for her book, My Squirrel Days. We have Kamal Nanjiani, a Pakistani American stand up comedian and actor. He was in the comedy series Silicon Valley. He co wrote and starred in the romantic comedy film The Big Sick. Let's see. He was in the Twilight Zone. He voiced Prismo in the animated series Adventure Time. He was also in the series Franklin and Bash and the Adult Swim series Newsreaders. Um, he co-hosted a show called The Meltdown with Jonah and Kamal. He was in Portlandia. He played Kingo in the MCU superhero films Eternal and What If episode What If Agatha Went to Hollywood. He was in, let's see, Obi-Wan Kenobi, The Boys present Diabolical. The Boys. He has also been a Welcome to Chippendales, and that's about where he's at right now. And he is 47 years old. We have James Dyson. He is an inventor. He is best known for inventing the bagless vacuum cleaner, which works on the principle of cyclonic separation. The Dyson. I have a Dyson. I love it. So James Dyson, 78 years old today. We have Leslie Gore, a singer and songwriter. At the age of 16, she recorded her first hit song, and this is the only reason I put her on here. It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. That song, I love that song. She followed it up with 10 further U.S. Billboard Top 40 hits, including Judy's Turn to Cry and You Don't Own Me. Um, she considered You Don't Own Me her signature song. She composed songs with her brother Michael and for the 1980 film Fame, which received an Academy Award Best Song nomination for Out Here on My Own. So Leslie Gore passed away at the age of 68 years old. What about the Dyson Sphere? I'm I don't know. And yes, she cried a lot. And we have Bianca Jagger. She's a Nicaraguan, that's a word I cannot pronounce, social activist, human rights advocate, and former actress. She died at the age, oh, I'm sorry, she's not dead. She's 80 years old. She's married to Mick Jagger. Um, She serves as the Council of Europe's Goodwill Ambassador, founder and chair of the Bianca Jagger Human Rights Foundation, a member of the Executive Directors Leadership Council of Amnesty International USA, and a trustee of the Amazon Charitable Trust. She was married to Mick Jagger from 1971 until 1978. Bianca Jagger, 80 years old today. Yes, I killed her. I made her dead. So sorry, Bianca. I didn't mean to do that. We have a Bam 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 Bam. His real name is Kumpamuk Bwawakul. He is a Thai rapper and singer based in South Korea and a member of the boy band Got Seven, which is a good band. I enjoy listening to him. Um, his name did get his name from the Flintstones Bam Bam Rubble. So basically, he's a singer of the group Got Seven. We have Lou Graham, um, American singer and songwriter, best known as co founder and lead vocalist of the rock band Foreigner from 1976 to 1990, and again from 1992 to 2003. He is considered among the greatest and most successful rock vocalists of his generation. He co wrote most of the Foreigners' hits with bandmate Mick Jones. Together, they were inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame class of 2013, and in 2024, Graham was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Foreigner. And he is 75 years old today. And okay, getting back to a Dyson sphere. A Dyson sphere is a very odd concept. A Dyson sphere is a sphere built around a star to harness 100% of its energy. We have Yuk Sun Jae, also known as Sung Jae. He is a member of the boy group B2B, South Korean boy group B2B. He is also an actor, model, host, and entertainer. He has been in television dramas Reply 1994, Plus Nine Boys, Who Are You, Who Are You School 2015, The Village, A Guardian, The Lonely and Great God, which is, oh my gosh, some people know that as Goblin. That is really good. Mystic Pop Up, excellent, excellent. Mystic Pop Up Bar, excellent drama also. He was in The Golden Spoon and several reality shows such as Hitmaker, We Got Married, and Master in the House. So, Yuk Sun Jae, he is 30 years old today. Oh, and get Leslie Gore here. Let's find her. Where is she at? Says that Leslie Gore, really? Let's see. There she was, right there. 1996, Batman. She played Pussycat, a recurring role, 2 episodes, season 2, episode 40. That darn Catwoman and Scat Darn Catwoman, which both aired in 1967. Well, thank you, Phantom Outsider. That's really cool. I said 1967. It was in 1967, according to this. So let's see, where are we at now? We have David Suchet, an English actor. Um, he played Edward Teller in the television serial Oppenheimer in 1980, but he is probably most known as Hercule Poirot in Agatha Christie's Poirot, which aired from 1989 to 2013. He is a prolific stage actor. He's been nominated for 9 Olivier Awards and a Tony Award. And he is 79 years old today. There's been so much stuff he's been in. He's been in The Bank Job, which that's one we know. Arthur and the Invisibles, Flushed Away, that he did the voices for. Let's see, The In-Laws. He played Geppetto in Pinocchio, the English version voice. Um, Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan. I'm looking at ones that I know. If there's others that you know, The Falcon and the Snowman. And there's been a lot of television he's been in, but mainly, like I say, I mostly know him in Agatha Christie's Poirot. Um, and he is still doing work today. So, David Suchet, 79 years old. Yes, the pointy, yes, Hercule Poirot, very, very meticulous with his appearance. We have Hedda Hopper. Uh, uh, she was an American gossip columnist and actress. At the height of her influence in the 40s, She had more than 35 million people read her column. So I guess she was like one of the original influencers, huh? Um, Using media as her um, way of getting information out. She was a supporter of the House Un American Activities Committee. She named suspected communists and was a major proponent of the Hollywood blacklist. She continued to write her gossip column until her death in 1966. Her work appeared in many magazines and later on radio. And she passed away at the age of 80 years old. Hedda Hopper. Kyle Busch, an American stock car racing driver. He competes full time in the NASCAR Cup Series. Let's see. Let's look and see. This is his achievements. All this stuff right here. A lot. So he got the 2004 NASCAR Busch Series Rookie of the Year Award, the 2019 ESPY Awards Best Driver, and he was named one of NASCAR's 75 greatest drivers in 2023. So there's a lot of the stuff that he's done. So Kyle Busch, 40 years old today. I think, and I don't know this, but about Hedda Hopper, because I think that she probably, if she didn't like somebody, she probably reported something. She used her influence not in a good way. We have Benjamin Spock. He is also known as Dr. Spock, an American pediatrician. His book, Baby and Child Care, is one of the best selling books of the 20th century. It's selling 500,000 copies in the 6 months after its initial publication and 50 million by the time of Spock's death in 1998 at the age of 94. The book's premise told mothers, you know more than you think you do. So he was widely regarded as a trusted source for parenting advice in his generation. He was the first pediatrician to study psychoanalysis in an effort to understand children's needs and family dynamics. So Dr. Benjamin Spock, or Dr. Spock, passed away at the age of 94 years old. We have Jenna Van Oy, an American actress. She played Six Lemure in the sitcom Blossom, and Stevie Van Lowe in the sitcom The Parkers. And she is 47 years old today. We have Kay Panabaker, a zoologist and retired actress. She was in the 2009 reboot of Fame and also in the show Phil of the Future, Summerland, and she is the younger sister of actress Danielle Panabaker. She graduated high school at the age of 13 and was the valedictorian. When she was 15, she graduated with an associate degree with honors, and she was accepted to the UCLA. As a junior, she completed her Bachelor of Arts in History before she turned 18 years old. Wow. Jay Panabaker, 35 years old today. Yes, Hedda Hopper was an early Karen. We have Charles, excuse me, an American actor known for his portrayal of Brian Smash Williams on the television drama Friday Night Lights. He also was in the medical drama series Grey's Anatomy, and Aquarius. As a Black Panther leader, Bunchy Carter in Aquarius. He was in NCIS's ninth season as Jason King, an arson investigator for Baltimore Police Department. And he is 42 years old today. Yes, yes, she was like a real Doogie Howser. We have Thabo Cephalosha. He became the first player from Switzerland to play in the NBA. And in 2013, he was labeled the best Swiss basketball player of all time by the Swiss newspaper Freiburgen Nachrichten. And he is 41 years old. 41 years old today. We have Theodore Bickle, an Australian American actor. He played Tevye the milkman in Fiddler on the Roof. He is also, let's see, what else has he done? He has appeared in films including African Queen, Moulin Rouge, The Kidnappers, The Enemy Below, I Want to Live, My Fair Lady, The Russians Are Coming, The Russians Are Coming. He was president of the Associated Actors and Artists of America in 2014 and president of Actors Equity in the late 70s. So Theodore Bickle died at the age of 91 years old. And we have DJ Knight. Hello, DJ Knight. I hope you are doing well today. Yes, he was a Swiss swisher. Yes. We have Lorenzo Music, an American actor, a composer, musician, performer, writer, and producer. He began his career in the 60s with his wife, forming a comedy duo, Gerald and his hen. His wife's name was Henrietta. That's cute. He then became a writer and regular performer on the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour. He co-created the sitcom The Bob Newhart Show and composed its theme music with his wife. He also wrote episodes for The Mary Tyler Moore Show and Rhoda. He got a major voiceover role for playing the unseen but often heard Carlton the doorman in Rhoda. In the 80s, he gained fame for voicing Jim Davis's comic strip character Garfield in 12 animated specials and later an animated series. His distinctive voice of Garfield was also emulated by other actors following his death in 2001 at the age of 64. So that's so interesting because I think not yesterday, but Wednesday, we were talking about Garfield and how I said I didn't like his voice. So there. So Snorter Poopus said that he also played Worf's adopted daddy. Very interesting. So let's see. We have some food. Mm, it's a dish which makes instant. Well, that's all we need is an instant dish, which makes okay. It's a dish which makes um, says instant noodles more complicated. Okay, so here we go. I think this. Let's make sure this has a recipe and a picture. Okay, so let me. Here is, there we go. And it says Malaysia is popular for its extensive food options. We have everything ranging from authentic traditional cuisine to food fusions that will blow your mind away. And this is from the site locataste.com. The one thing we can confidently say unites Malaysians across all ages and backgrounds is our love for Maggi. And from Maggi, you can make Maggi Goreng. Oh, it's a brand of instant noodles. It's often the go-to meal of broke college students. It's so easy and versatile. You can make a plate up, and it would cost you less than 2 RMs. I don't know what RMs are. Sorry. So let's see. It's a base dish made famous by Mamek restaurants. Typically, one could cook a packet of instant noodles by boiling water and adding the noodles and flavor packet. With this dish, the noodles are boiled first before they are cooked in a hot wok with a medley of stir-fried vegetables, tofu, and eggs before adding the flavor sachet or packet. There is no one way to prepare this plate, so you'll see variations of this dish all across Malaysia. So you cook the noodles and then you put them in a wok and you stir fry it with the vegetables. So this is their version. Let me cut this and copy it and paste it. So this is their roughly 50 cents. So this is this recipe here. Let me go ahead and put that in Discord here. And let's see, one more spot. So you have instant noodles, like a ramen. I'm sure they have a brand name, but you have that. You boil the noodles for about a minute. Then you, in a pan, you add a little oil. You saute some garlic, clove of garlic that's finely chopped. You scramble the egg into that. Then you add the flavor packet from your instant noodles. You stir that in, and with this one, they're using prawns. So then they add the prawns. You add the half cooked noodles, the cabbage, the bok choy, and the chili sauce. And you mix that all up. You add the chili. Then you add the soy sauce and the chili sauce, and you stir it all in, and then you serve it. So you can take and put any um, ingredients that you would like to in that to make it. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. I will say something about that DJ night in a second. Um, so that looks absolutely yummy, yummy, yummy. I kind of do that now with my noodles. I'll cook them and then I'll stir fry them. So yum. Okay, so we're back here. Um, let me find that. And DJ Knight says Lorenzo music was in Gummy Bears and Real Ghostbusters. And talking about that recipe, um, um, Madgi Goreng is only limited by your imagination and budget. Yes, I do. I make that all the time, Saji. Never asks. I don't think I missed any comments. It's for when you want you have more time and are craving something fancy, but you only have instant noodles in the pantry. Yes. Um, so I love that. Let's go back here because we're still talking about this. And make all goodies guiltless always. LOL. Make all goodies guiltless to ingest. There we go. And love the noodle and using the noodle to make new creations. No, they're you can get instant noodles here really really cheap. I'm so sorry. So yum. So who is our next birthday recipient? We have uh, Elijah McCoy. He was an Canadian American engineer of African American descent. He invented the lubrication system for steam engines. His inventions and accomplishments were honored in 2012 when the United States Patent and Trademark Office named its first regional office in Detroit, Michigan, the Elijah J. McCoy Midwest Regional Patent Office. And he passed away at the age of 85 years old. It's not soupy. And I love egg drop soup. It's not soup. You said I'm assuming you meant egg. Um, it's almost like when you're making fried rice, but you're using noodles instead of. I might make that for lunch. Mm. We have Tina Mays. Tina Mays is a retired Slav Slovenian World Cup alpine ski racer. She is the most successful Slovenian ski racer in history with a career that culminated with 2 gold medals in the 2014 Winter Olympics. She was awarded the title of Slovenian, there we go, Slovenian, there we go. Slovenian Sportswoman of the Year in 2005, 10, 11, 13, 14, and 15. And with her 4 medals, she is the most decorated Slovenian athlete of the Winter Olympics. She is one of 7 female racers who has won in all 5 World Cup disciplines and one of 3 to do so in a single season. She is the 2014 Olympic champion in downhill and giant slalom and the 2015 world champion in downhill and combined. She has won a total of 26 World Cup races during her career and won the World Cup overall title in 2013. In that season, she won 11 races and tallied a record number of World Cup points, 2,414, beating the previous record of 2,000 points from the 2000 season. So she had 24 podiums, um, which beat the previous record of 22 podiums in a single season. I can get them cheaper. I can get them cheaper. I buy ramen noodles in bulk. But some of the better brands I'm willing to pay more for. They do taste better. Um, and Snowder Poopa says, "Me loves egg drop soup." Yes. And Betty likes hot and sour soup. Yes, egg drop soup is quite easy to make. I just use like a chicken broth, and you can thicken it a little bit with cornstarch if you want. And then you just, I kind of stir it till it makes like a little, I call it a reverse tornado. What is that? A vortex? A whirlpool. Whirlpool. And then I take the scrambled eggs and I slowly drip it in while I'm stirring so it gets stringy. It's really good. And Dadman he loves wonton soup. Yes. I hope I have gotten everybody who has said hello in the chat. I try to star everybody. So we have Tina Mays, and she is 42 years old today. We have Lorenz Hart, an American lyricist, and half of the Broadway songwriting team, Rogers and Hart. Some of the more famous lyrics are Blue Moon, The Lady is a Trap, Manhattan, Bewitched, Bothered, and Bemused, and whoops, I'm sorry, Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered, and My Funny Valentine. And he passed away at the age of 48 years old. Yes, Dad Man has wanton habits. Yes. Spicy wonton soup is yummy too. Mm. I if I'm gonna get I get egg drop soup, and I get a huge container of it. I know Rogers and Hammerstein, but not Rogers and Hart. I believe Rogers and Hart was before Rogers and Hammerstein. I am not 100% sure. We have Philip Halsman. He is a portrait photographer. He was born in a part of the Russian Empire, which later became Latvia. Um, and this doesn't really say how old he was, but he did. I'm going to show this. He was an American portrait photographer to the stars. So there's a picture of him. He was born in 1906, and here's he um, was known for his ultra short images. Um, and it says, and two light setups became his signature. So we would have, um, at the time, a lot of the photography was very soft and kind of gauzy looking. And he did very sharp images. So that's another self portrait. Let's look. And here's like one of Albert Einstein and Salvador Dali. And this is one of his famous images of Dali. It says Dali with Dali Adamus, Adam, Adamicus, and it was with cats, water, and a chair. And I don't know if this is the article that says it. So to get this picture, they threw water in the air while his wife held the chair. His sister Leoba and the daughters were the cat wranglers, and it took 26 shots to get this image. So that was 26 times wiping the floor, 26 throws, and 26 times catching the cats. And Soda Poopas, talking about soup, says, I like wontons in my egg drop soup. And Follow Dave says, egg drop is my second fave after wonton, and that's why Dad Man likes you. No, we do not. I don't think. I will look that up in a second. Um, Su Jiao. I will look up what that is. So this, he is known for that. He is also known for, this is the original untouched one, where you can see there's some support strings still visible. The painting is not inside there. Um, and there's some over here, some stuff that was touched out. But see here, they put in a painting, brightened it up. And this was all before digital, guys. He also was known for asking his subjects to jump, and he has just published books of portraits of celebrities jumping, and it, like usually the last uh, photograph of the day, he would ask them to jump. And why he did was because he said he was motivated by genuine curiosity. He said, after all, life has taught us to control and disguise our facial expressions, especially if you're an actor. But no one has told us to control our jumps. I wanted to see famous people reveal in a jump their ambition or their lack of it, their self importance or their insecurity, and many other traits. He used jumping as a pose to gain insight into his subject's psyche. It was a psychological tool that um, um, it's called the Halsman term that he termed jumpology. So here they are having celebrities jump. Wow, they're very confident. And he also did some life portrait magazines. Um, Humphrey Bogart, Marilyn Monroe, Kennedy, Audrey Hepburn. All of a sudden, I couldn't remember name. Louis Armstrong. He just captured the essence of um, his subject. So there, I thought that was neat. I wanted to go a little more into his work because it's just so um, so cool, very cool. And like I said, and this is not a time of digital. Um, all this was it was fixed in the darkroom. So not only did he take 26 portraits of this, but the editing in of the various items and editing out. Um, who knows how many times it took for him to do that? Because that's the original. And they had to take her arm out. There she is holding the chair. Um, there's some strings. You can see stuff, and he edited it all out. So that is so cool. He was a great photographer, yes. And Snorty Poopa says, I was once asked to jump for a photograph of me standing on the edge of a cliff. Oh, don't do it. So let's look at this up here real quick. While we're looking, I'm going to keep this picture up because I think it's a cool picture. So we can just look at that for a while. So he asked, do you have Su Jiao or Su Kao? I don't know. We're going to look that up. Oh, wow. And there's actually a recipe for this. Okay, this is from a site that I love, Raza Malaysia. Um, let me, ooh, let me do this. Let me put that over here. So now we're going to look at this. Yum. Let me post, make put, there we go. There's the name of it so you can know what that is. So that is a giant dumpling. It's a traditional Chinese dumpling filled with primarily ground pork, coarsely diced or whole shrimp, and other chopped vegetables like water chestnuts. It's often paired with Chinese wonton noodles. It can also be served separately in a flavorful boiled broth, making it a versatile and comforting dish. Oh, yum. So I'm going to make a copy of this and put this over in, everywhere we're going to put it. So here and here. Boy, if we ate all the food, it's a good thing that, I understand. I understand why Asian countries have a walking, WALKING, walking culture because um, all the wonderful foods that you have. You have to walk so that you're not huge. Oh my goodness, the food. Uh, so let's see. This has shrimp, pork, water chestnuts that are peeled and diced, a type of a mushroom, coriander leaves, dumpling wrappers. Then you rinse the shrimp. You place the shrimp on a cutting board. You flatten the shrimp and then you chop and mince it into a slightly chunky consistency. You combine the shrimp, ground pork, water chestnuts, the black fungus, coriander leaves, and seasonings until it's combined, and then you chill it. Then you make the dumplings, and you don't overfill it, but you fill the center and then fold in the edges, and then you boil them. And then it says stir clockwise with a spatula to prevent them from sticking to each other in the pot. And when they're all cooked, you can put them in a bowl. You ladle hot chicken broth over them, add a dash of sesame oil, garnish with chopped scallions, and serve. Yum. That looks absolutely delicious. So there another well, we've had recipes and musicians and orchestras today. Yeah, take a walk on the wild side. Yes, recipe break. Yeah, surrealism was weird. It is. It's very different. You were Snortopoopas was once asked to jump for a photograph of him standing on the edge of a cliff, but he refused to fall for that. Yes, a lot of times if you jump with a group, someone's arm goes up and someone's face is blocked. You are correct. And Snortopoopas was yum 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 for the dumplings. Yes, yum yum yum. Or we'll show them again. So there we go. Yum, 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 and yum, yum, yum. Don't jump by holding dumplings, especially if they're in a hot broth. And DJ Knight says Marilyn Monroe, she was so pretty. She was. She was. So let's see, who do we have next here? We have Hikaru Midorikawa, a Japanese voice actor. He is best known for his roles in Bobo 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 Bobo. He was in Fushingi Yugi. Let's see. Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. Slam Dunk. The Dead or Alive series. It was in Fire Emblem. Persona 3. Some of them I'm skipping because I cannot pronounce the words. Haven't you heard? I'm Sakamoto. Black Clover. One Punch Man. The Skate the Infinity. And he was in Disney Twisted Wonderland. Hikaru Midorikawa, 56 years old, 57 years old today. We have Filip Filipovic, a Serbian professional water polo player, considered to be one of the greatest players in the history of the sport. He was a member of the Serbia's men's national water polo teams that won bronze medals in 2008 and 12 and gold medals in 2016 and 2020. He held the world title in 2009 and 15 and the European title in 2003, 6, 12, 14, 16, and 18. He was named the MVP of the 2011 World Championships, was also voted as the male water polo World Player of the Year in 2009, 11, 14, and 21 by FINA magazine. He was given honors to carry the national flag of Serbia at the opening ceremony of the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo. He became the 26th water polo player to be the flag bearer at the opening and closing ceremonies of the Olympics. How cool is that? And I think it's interesting that they have to put water polo here because a lot of times they do that because there's other Filipovics. So who knows? And let's see, our last person today is a Robert W. Wood, an American physicist and inventor who made pivotal contributions to the field of optics. He pioneered infrared and ultraviolet photography. His patents and theoretical work inform modern understanding of the physics of ultraviolet light and made possible myriad uses of UV fluorescence, which became popular after World War I. He published many articles on spectroscopy, phosphorescence, diffraction, and ultraviolet light. And he passed away at the age of 87 years old. Phantom Outsider says, I had to put this so that people know what I'm talking about. I dislike water polo as it's just cruel to the horses. LOL. So, everyone, that is our birthdays for today. I hope that you enjoyed them. And now it's what you all have been waiting for. It is time for the exercising of our brains. Yes, it is da 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 da. It's puzzle time. Yay! Puzzle time. Yippee-ki-yay! It's puzzle time. Puzzle time, puzzle time. And here we go. Florida. No, wrong game. Oh, Phantom Outsider. Follow Dave says, water polo uses seahorses. And Sympathy says, you should see him trying to fit the flippers on them. On those horses in water polo. And Simply Steve has learned. He has put the first word in already. Audio. We're going to use the word audio. Here we go. Audio. We have a D and an I. They are not in the third and fourth spots. Let's see. We have National Space Day today. Um, Today is dedicated to the extraordinary achievements, benefits, and opportunities in the exploration and use of space. The goal of the observance is to promote math, science, technology, and engineering education in young people, and the hope is to inspire them to pursue a career in science, especially a career in space-related jobs. So, National Space Day. And do we have the word diet? And Sashi says you can't use seahorses. The pool is fresh water. They can't have salt water. Diets, says Fallout Dave. And we have an I in the second. The D is not in the first or third, and the E is not in the third also. And Phantom said, Mrs., do not threaten poor Snorterpoopus with mental exercise. It makes his noggin spin. And Snorterpoopus says, my brain hurts. My brain hurts too. And Simply Steve, space, warehouse space, head space. Yes, whatever space you want it to be. So we have an I, and let's see. I'm so sorry, I'm getting a little congested. So what could this word be? Hmm. The D has to be in the, it could be blank. How about lined? Lined. Okay, so the I is in the second, the ED at the end. So we just need to figure out what it is. It can't be fried because the I is in the second spot. But we could take those letters and move them around a little bit and make a word. Boy, we can have, there's so many. Fired, mired, wired, hired. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's FI with an ED. Um, I'm just kind of putting the letters in here. Oh, fine. There's no N. The N has been used. So fixed. Yes, Simply Steve. I believe it's fixed. So we have fixed. And then we have an A and an N. The A is not at the beginning. The N is not in the middle. And it is a baby day. This is from nationaltoday.com. Today is celebrated to honor babies. They're adorable, soft, and full of curiosity. A baby's smile can light up a room, melt a heart, and give a whole new meaning to life. Babies are amazing. They instill a sense of hope and joy in you, inspiring you to improve yourself as a person. Everyone has babies around them, yours, a family member's, a friend's, or even a neighbor's. And this is the day to learn how to care better for them. After all, they need all the love, care, and attention they can get. National Baby Day. And Snorterpoopa says, babies are delicious. Snorterpoopas. So we have an N and an A. So let's see. And we still have a sometimes Y. Hmm. I was thinking nappy. I really was. Let's try nappy in honor of Baby Day. It's not nappy, but the A is in the second spot, and there is a P, but it is not in the third spot, and the N is now not in the beginning or the middle of the word. And yeah, there's no other vowels. You're right, and it gets rid of that Y. But I thought of nappy too. Thought that was funny. So let's see. Oh, this is going to be one of those words because I can't. I want to have a letters in certain spots, and I can't. Sometimes I can't get my brain to not fixate on that because the N has to be in the fourth or fifth spot. And we can have double letters if it warrants. I don't have any idea what this word is. I was thinking like maybe pawn, PAWN something, but that's not going to work. Pawn. Hmm. Um, I was thinking maybe the N in the fourth spot, NK, maybe NK something A. Yeah, nothing for the fifth letter. Maybe NK at the end, but I can't figure out what that middle letter would be. Gosh, I have no idea what this word is. This is when I start typing and things See, it can't be. I was thinking panda can't be that. PAWN. See, there's pack, but there's nothing for that last letter. And you have to have an N, so it can't be parka because there's also no R. Can't be N. Um, WA. I have no idea what this word is, guys. There has to be a completely different letter in the middle. Oh my, I'm so lost. I have, oh, I want to get done by noon because I have a stream at 1. And there's no way you can get a hint. WAPA. I'm just typing in letters with the hope that BA. Pagan. Let's see if it's pagan. Oh, thank goodness it was pagan. I've never loved a pagan more. We have an A in the fourth spot, and then there is an L. An L cannot be at the beginning, an R cannot be in the middle, and an OS cannot be in the end. But those are all the letters are right there. It is a Sauvignon Blanc Day. It's a celebration of wine lovers from around the world who come together to raise a glass to this vibrant, aromatic white wine. It's known for its crisp and refreshing flavors. Sauvignon Blanc has captivated wine enthusiasts with its diverse range of profiles. And that was from daysoftheyear.com. And we have the word solar. And it is solar. You go out on a bang, Sashi. Um, and Fallout Dave, thank you. And Sasha, you have a good evening. I hope you have a good rest tonight. See you later. We have an EE in the third and fourth. There is an R and a P. And it looks like the P cannot be at the beginning, but that is it. And we have creep. We have a creep, and then we have a D at the beginning of PT, and then there is an E. And today is National Truffle Day. It's a deliciously sweet treat, and it places the chocolate truffle in the spotlight. In Petrocelli of Chambéry, France, is believed to be the inventor of the chocolate truffle in 1895. Um, they make it with a chocolate ganache, center coated in chocolate icing, cocoa powder, chopped nuts, or coconut. Sometimes they may fill the inside with other yummy surprises. Some candy makers include cream, melted chocolate, caramel, nuts, fruit, nougat, fudge, toffee, mint, marshmallow, or liqueur. And here is a basic truffle recipe from, I believe it's what, nationaltoday.com. So this is from the website where I get the uh, celebrations from. Do the truffle shuffle. So we have, let's see, did anybody, depth, Depth, depth. Then we have an S with a TUSC. The T cannot be at the fourth, and the U cannot be in the second. Let's see, today is Brothers and Sisters Day. It's a holiday meant to honor the bond that siblings share. It is also a day to strengthen or repair broken relationships. The day was inspired by a woman who realized she had never properly told her brother how she actually felt about him until after his death. So don't forget to tell people that you love them. Um, as I say, you're not promised tomorrow. So don't forget to tell those that you love them, especially your siblings, who we sometimes tend to forget to do that. Stuck, stuck. And then we have a DOU, and then there is a T. The T cannot be in the fourth spot, so the T is at the end. It is a World Tuna Day for Snortopoopus. While fishing for tuna has been documented for thousands of years, it hasn't been until more recently that the population has begun to diminish and find themselves at risk. World Tuna Day seeks to celebrate this fish that has made its way into many cultures throughout the world, raising awareness about its plight. Ways you can celebrate is purchase sustainable tuna. So, commit to purchase tuna that is caught and processed in a sustainable and legal manner. So, World Tuna Day from daysoftheyear.com. And doubt, I doubt that's right. Doubt. And we have cigar. I might get done pretty close. I might be able to make me some lunch. We have Sigil, Sigil. And Snortopoopa says that we love the tuna fishies. And then we have an S at the end with an O, G, and L. Let's see, the O cannot be in the second spot. The G is not in the third. So that is all we have. And the O is not in the second. Logos. It could be logos. Log. Oh, no, it can't be logos. Okay. I guess the L cannot be at the beginning. Glows, says Fallout Dave. Glows. It's not glows. Gloss. Gloss. Yes, Snorter Poop. It said, hello, Agent Atwood. What's up? Not much. Not much. We have a THI. We don't know where they go. And a CK at the end. It is, let's see, a National Today Harry Potter Day. It brings merriment to Potterheads around the world. Um, this day was declared an official international holiday. Um, in honor of the literary work of J.K. Rowling. Now, over a decade since the release of the last book in the series, the passion surrounding the characters and their life events have not faded. So grab your wand and let's revel in the magical history of Harry Potter. So, Harry Potter Day. And that was from nationaltoday.com. Oh, here's one. Oh, this one we'll have to do in a second. We'll do this one next. So we have thick. Whoops. Uh-oh. What did I do? Here we go. We're back to the comments. We have thick. We have Outwit asking how is his favorite polar bear? And the Snorter Poopus responds with napping soon. How is you? And Atwood says, I might be taking a cat nap here soon as well. We have Lance. And let's see. We have an E and E in the middle with an R and a W. Um, and today, this is for you, Dad Man. It's National No Pants Day. We know how freeing it can be to change out of your pants after a long day. Can can you believe that the oldest pair of pants ever discovered by archaeologists are wool ones in Western China that date back more than 3,000 years ago? While these pants were typically worn during horseback riding over the years, pants have changed in purpose and material. From equestrian to labor and fashion purposes to wool and denim materials, distressed jeans are in fashion and every person has more than one pair. So, what can you do for National No Pants Day? Don't wear any pants. Just don't. Here's one. In the 1980s, the Knighthood of Buh, a humor based club at the University of Texas, dropped their pants to celebrate the end of the semester in college. So, National No Pants Day from nationaltoday.com. And we have the word renew. And water pants, says Snorter Poopus. Fallout Dave says, I wear shorts. And so I'm okay. Simply Steve, where are my pants? I don't know. Um, and it's a bare butt day. It doesn't say not to wear underpants. It just says not pants. Atwood says, good thing I'm staying home or wearing my shorts. And Phantom says, now that I retired, every day seems like no pants day. And we have the word ladle from Simply Steve and Fowler. And we have an S with a UB, and then there is an A and a C. It is National Play Your Ukulele Day. Pretty much that explains it. The day is celebrated to get more and more people interested in the instrument while also encouraging those playing it to strum their favorite tunes. The ukulele belongs to the guitar family of instruments. While the guitar is recognized by its 6 strings, the ukulele has only 4. When it comes to size, a ukulele is much smaller than a guitar. This makes the instrument easy to carry around and play for those who have smaller hands, for example, children. And oh my gosh, can you guys remember? I'm going to have to look this up because I do want. Okay, so I want to put, I believe this is it, but I don't like that version. I am looking for a certain ukulele player. So here, this is like one of my favorite ukulele songs. So here we go. And I think I am going to take and make a section that is just for music because we have a lot of music in our Discord. So we have a scuba, and the pantalones. We don't need those stinking pantalones. I know it's pantaloons. Then we have a TE at the end with an O and an A. Oh, wasn't it's not Tiny Tim, but this is it. Yeah, John Cena's birthday is John Cena's birthday National George Day. I don't know. And his birthday was the other day, though. It was. So let's see. What is this word? Um, there is an TE at the end with an O and an A. Yes, tiptoe through the tulips. Let's see. We have the O has to be at the beginning. So it's an O. It's O something ATE. Ovate. So we have ovate, we have suave, we have TI, and then an ER at the end. Um, so I believe we're getting done with our celebrations. Okay. We have School Lunch Hero Day, our last celebration. It's dedicated to those men and women who make the cafeterias and the schools a better place to be. What was your favorite school lunch? Do you remember the smiling face who served it to you? I do. I do. And that was from nationaldaycalendar.com. We have a timer, Timer, timer. And then we have an AR and a Y. Um, so I'm going to kind of work these. So we have Hardy, the pizza rectangles. I love the pizza rectangles. We have a OO with a Y at the end and Hardy har har. We have a W. So W cannot has to be here because it cannot be in the fifth spot. OO. So we have a QZJ or a WY or O. How about Woozy? Yes, Fallout Dave and Simply Steve Woozy. We have FUN. Um, The I cannot be in the fourth spot, so it is a G here. So fungi. Then we have shrew. You can either be a fungi or a shrew. We have way. We have adult. We have queer because there's we have nodal. We have alert. What a fungi, right? And do we have If we could use the J, we would have used all the letters. Fuzzy, we have an A, and then an E with a D. So we have AMEND, amend. Yes, simply Steve. We have crown, and our last word is um, RY at the end. The N cannot be at the beginning, and neither can the T. So we have an E. The T cannot be in the second spot, so that's an N. So that makes the third letter a T and then an R and a Y. So entry, our words fixed, pagan, solar, creep, depth, stuck, doubt, cigar, sigil, gloss, thicket, lance, renew, ladle, filler, scuba, ovate, suave, timer, hardy, woozy, fungi, shrew, way, adult, queer, nodal, alert, fuzzy, amend, crown, and entry. Yes, and we are 6 minutes over our 2 hour limit. So let's go ahead and finish the stream. So let me go ahead and get everything back here the way it needs to go. And here we go. Today at 1 p.m., we are going to be building the Minoso Mini City Amusement Park drop ride. That will be in about 50 minutes from now. Um, let's see. Tonight, midnight, always. Wonderful movie. I hope you guys show up for that. Saturday morning cartoons. We're starting a new series, Mythic Warriors, Guardians of the Legend. Also watching Super Mario Brothers Animaniacs and some classic cartoons. Sunday at 3, we're going to continue our Pretender series. And then Monday through Wednesday and Friday, we have morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking, your daily dose of positivity. The primetime watch party is Monday at 8 p.m. and Tuesday at 1 p.m. We are going to be doing this diamond painting, starting it. So I am really, really looking forward to that Wednesday. Anime in the afternoon, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Cowboy Bebop. Thursdays at 5, Puttering in Fortnite, where I do whatever I feel like I want to do. Um, so that's kind of fun. If you'd like to support me, you can with super sticker, super chats, memberships, and membership gifting through YouTube. You can also buy me a cup of coffee or check out my creator wish list on Throne at Mrs.DadmanWalking55. Or you can send me stuff to P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. You can check out my streams and VODs at youtube.com at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch TV, Mrs. Dadman Walking. My social media is Twix at MDadmanWalking, Threads, Mrs. DadmanWalking55, and Discord. You can do a friend request at Miss Dadman Walking, then I will invite you to my Discord. So yes, or you can subscribe on Twitch as well. You are correct. So let me say a quick hello to everybody that was here today. Let me start. We have Snorter Poopus, we have Sashi, Buddy Hepburn, Dadman Walking, Penny, Connie Clary, Fallout Dave, Clifton, Phantom Outsider, Sci-Fi Mombi, name we cannot pronounce, Miss Martin Muses, DJ Knight, and Agent Atwood. We have all those people that have been here today. Let's see, we have Make Chaos Break the Binds, that ties that may chaos break the rules that bind my friends. And Simply Steve says, buy me mateys, have fun with that rum. Don't let the rum run out, otherwise you'll have a mutiny. I let's see. What else? And yes, I need to close the poll. Thank you. So here is our poll for today. We have 17 votes. Let's see who is the winner. Percussion with 35%. Brass and strings are tied for second at 29%. And woodwinds are at 5%. Thank you, all 17 people who voted. Thank you for the 6 that are still watching. And thank you for the 14 likes. So, on that note, yes, and may your path be clear and your journey safe. So, everybody, on that note, I will see you in about 50 minutes. Remember to be kind, to show love. You're not promised tomorrow, so go to bed with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you all later. Bye bye.